everyone, this is me coming to you guys with our next advanced prediction that I predicted with Young Joc. I told you guys that back in my September 2022 celebrity blog, I told you guys Young Joc and Kendra Robinson. And you see what happened to Young Joc last week, you know what I'm saying, people catch him slipping on video. And I told you, unfortunately, I see that they are not a good match long term. Which is not a good match long term. And I stand by that. And I see that he will bring shame on his marriage and embarrass his wife. And I see some kind of cheating scandal in the future. And Kendra will have to cut her losses from her husband to save her reputation and her business. And you see what happened. He was in a compromising position. Now, one coming to my lovely professional ladies in Atlanta, and I do not know in Houston is like that. Any one of my Houston people out here, you guys could co-sign if it's like that also too, like in Atlanta. I personally find, in my humble opinion, when I notice the woman in Atlanta, I find a lot of the women down there just be dating down. They all have good careers and stuff like that. They're very successful. But the men, especially some of the entertainers and stuff like that, it's just sad to me compared to how we in the Caribbean, Africa, and continent and stuff now, we like people who are on the same level like us. We don't really be with people like, you could look at a lot of Caribbean people, you could look at a lot of African people and stuff. They always look for people to either be a doctor, a lawyer, whatever it is, to be balanced out. So if one person making 6 figures, the other person making 6 figures and up, you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but what I notice a pattern here in Atlanta, especially for a lot of celebrities down there, I find some of them, the black celebrities especially, I notice a pattern that some of them will be dating down. You know what I'm saying? And especially in Atlanta. And when coming to me over here now with my clients, I always push for my clients to level up. I don't have them settling. So that's just the difference. And that's why with my charm school and stuff like that, we don't encourage that over here, because there's 8 billion people in the world. You don't have to just be in one area, You can go outside the box and you can work on yourself. But I noticed that a lot of people in a comfort zone and they find themselves in these positions like that. And you look at a lot of relationships, you look like Rashida, she's a big player also too. Look what happened to Kirk. You see that with Candy and Todd. Her mom always had a problem with Todd. She felt like, you understand what I'm saying, that Candy could do better, but you can't tell people who to love. So it's just different, And then you see with Young Joc and his wife here, you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, which she's a beautiful woman. She can find she's a journey, but and also too, it was a good opportunity for her on the show also too, because it helped her business. By her coming on the show, it really help her business. And Kendra really do not need Joc. You understand what I'm saying? Joc might more need her, but she could go on and whatever it is, But I'm not here to tell anyone to leave the wife or anything like that. And even clients, when you guys come to me and stuff, and I tell you guys your husband cheating and this one cheating and stuff, and when I tell them, a lot of you guys is being denial. When coming to us as black folks, I notice that we tend to always stay sometimes in dysfunctional compared to my white clients or my Asian clients. When I tell them I see the husband stepping on whatever it is, they tend to do something about it. But with us, some of us will be scared to move on. Some of us might end up having kids. So I don't judge anyone. I don't pressure anyone. My job is just to tell you, and you have to make your own decision. Yeah. So that's why I tell people, and I tell clients, when they come into me and they want me to see for you, come by yourself. Do not come with your husband. I had one time one client of mine, a school friend, come to get a reading. She came at one of my spots, and we did the reading. She come with her husband, and I trying to wink and tell her, I trying to give her certain stuff, and I couldn't tell her properly, because the man sit down there laughing and stuff, whatever it is, and she come, that's when they're talking too much. You're telling, you don't do that. When you're going to get a reading, you want to be able to hear what you need to hear. You never know what is going to pop up. And in that reading, I couldn't even tell she, because the man had 4 men. She was the 4th one, and the man married on her too. Married to her, she they have kids together and stuff like that. So they're showing you, You know, he's a truck driver, and he had like 3 women, and one in Georgia, one in North Carolina, and one somewhere maybe in Virginia. So like the man, when he leave the East Coast, when he leave New York, and he traveling down where it is, like he makes some pit stuff. So he had like different women in different locations, you know. Yeah, and I saw that, and then he had and then he married on top of her too. So again, you know, I try to tell her certain stuff, and when he's telling people stuff, there's been denial, you know. So again, when coming to this situation here, you know, as you're seeing right now, they're seeing that they might be trying to work things out and stuff like that. I'll be honest with you, I still see some type of cheating that is going to happen in this. I stand by that. I see it the first time. It's back in September 2022. I see it again. Joc is never going to change. But I fit this couple for them to make the decision. I see they will try some kind of therapy. They'll go to like maybe I hope they don't go to no pastor and all that kind of stuff. Like they need to go to a family therapist, counselor type professional to see if they can work things out. But I don't see anything will change, you know. And I try to tell you guys about Virgo men. You know, you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So if he had a baby on her while they were before they get married and all that kind of stuff, he do not respect her. And it's not gonna change. And I always tell you guys that when coming to Virgo men, they do not like women who in position, whoever it is, and feel proud of. They like women who are broken. They like people who are struggling and problems and stuff like that, because they enjoy that type of energy coming to them, you know, so they can solve problems and stuff like that. Even some Virgo men just end up attracting men like that too, you know, and they're always trying to fix the men in the end, and just end up in situations. So that's why I just always try to tell people to be careful. So, you know, and I see one of them will have problems with their job or the business. One of them going to lose their job or the business between Joc and his wife. I don't think it's his wife, but I see some kind of job loss for one of them. They might have some kind of contract or something, or whatever it is, they're going to lose it. You understand? They're going to get fired. So I hope it's not Joc, whoever it is. I'm not wishing anything. I'm just telling you guys what I'm seeing. But this marriage is going to be over in the near future. I'm not going to give a time frame on it. I see they're going to try to save the marriage and whatever it is, but they're not a good match, and he don't respect her, you know. But we hope for the best, you know, and she can do way better. And I have a lot of professional men down there I see will wife her up. But sometimes, you know, she might be in love with her husband. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we're not here to tell anyone to leave. We're just telling you guys what we're seeing, you know. Yeah. So I see some kind of future cheating will pop up. I see that they will have to go to court, and eventually she will divorce him, you know. I'm not going to give no time frame. I see the divorce. I see one of them losing their job. Also, too, I see somebody in the family, either Joc's side of the family or Kendra's side, they're going to hear about a death, and someone is going to pass away in that family. Either family, you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, so somebody's sick, somebody's going to pass away, or they're going to get, somebody might end up in an accident or something like that, you know. I see a lot of stress. I see a lot of pressures on both sides, you know. Joc might try to save his marriage, and then he might act good, and then he's going to go back to his own self. That's what I see is what's going to happen. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, so, you know, it's a pattern with all these men. Birds of a feather flock together. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, so in his mind, he might tell himself that his wife is not going to leave, but I see that she's going to pull the trigger, you know. So guys, our next advanced prediction that we saw the scandal. We tell you guys what's going to happen. We're going to put his wife in an embarrassing situation, exactly what is happening. You guys know we do not play over here, and it doesn't really matter how much times I come and predict stuff. It always have people will still try to doubt you. You understand? And something about us as black, we don't believe each other. You know, you understand? Yeah, I can predict stuff every week. You know what I'm saying? So many predictions and stuff. People still come with doubt. And it's okay. That's human nature. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I'm the type of person, if a person want to work with me and I'm sensing doubt, I do not take them on as a client anymore. I used to do that a couple of years ago. But I don't do that, because the work this end up into thing. Anytime anybody, I don't care who he is. I don't care how much money you're paying. You doubting my stuff and downplaying my gift and my talent and my work, nah, I don't want you as a client, because it's not going to work. We're going to run into problems, because you're not going to do your part. You're not going to take your action steps, you know. So guys, our next advanced prediction again, let's pray for them. Let's hope for the best. But this is going to come to an end, this relationship, okay? Take care, guys. Bye.